Nick Powills with 1851. We're live at the Buffalo Wings and Rings Conference. We're joined by another great operator as we tell the Like Me stories. So, Chris, why don't you give us a little bit of background on you, because you have a in-depth franchise background, and tell us where you came from brand-wise and how you ended up with this brand.
I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. We started with the Lennys Sub Shop brand. I've been there for 14 years now. Been operating, owned a couple of them, and we're looking to branch out and go to the BWR.
That's great. So tell me about your discovery process. How did you end up finding this brand, and what made you fall in love with it, and then ultimately make the decision to pull the trigger?
We shopped so many different brands. We visited a lot of different people, and we found that this is a very unique concept. And it's something that brings something to the table that other concepts didn't bring, especially the support system. We felt that it was it was over the top. It was good. So that's what really drew us to the BWR.
How did you ultimately find the brand? What was that trigger moment?
I believe it was in the restaurant magazine is when we found BWR. We decided to start shopping them out, and went for the discovery day and the visit, and we've been stuck ever since.
That's good. Stuck is a good word. Once you get ingrained, you are committed to a brand. So Lennys you've been with for a long time, and you've developed within there. What is your expectation here? Do you expect to develop another portfolio concept and grow within a brand like this?
Absolutely. We're looking to do multiple locations. We'd really ideally, in our smaller market, we'd like to open up 4 locations, and that's in a 2-county radius, basically. So we feel that it would definitely support those 4 stores.
In retrospect, how important was it to have a Lennys type experience in order to prepare you for a bigger box operation?
Any restaurant experience is good experience. It really gives you an in-depth into the operation side of it and everything that comes along with it. And we feel that it would definitely be a good jump start for us.
For those who are maybe trying to discover what opportunity makes sense for them, what advice would you have for them about looking at this brand and taking it seriously?
Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
Yeah. So prospects that are looking at the brand right now, what did you find most attractive about this brand from an opportunity standpoint that they should now look at? What advice would you have for them to say that Buffalo Wings and Rings is the right brand for them?
The support from the customer, from the corporate office was great. That's one thing that really drew us to that was just the support that we got, the communication, pretty much everything all the way down. We opened in November, and we've been in step with them all the way through. And they've been right there every single step, no questions asked.
So you mentioned support, and most brands would probably try to argue that support, number one in support, no matter what. But eventually, when you dug deep, you actually saw that this was a brand that lived true to that promise. How has that experience been since you've signed the agreement up till obviously through the construction stages?
We've never had any issues getting a hold of anybody, and that's one thing that we've always had an issue in the past, is getting a hold of somebody. We pick up the phone, we call somebody, they have an answer immediately for us. There's no, if they don't have it, we'll get right back with you, and within, a day, they're back with us, and that's great,
For another great operator who's getting involved in the brand, and you're obviously, as a viewer, able to see the progression of generation, new franchisee all the way up to experienced. We're live at the Buffalo Wings and Rings Conference, learning more great stories to hopefully help you make your decision on what brand makes sense for you.